Hello everyone. Now, today we continue again with page 8 and page 9 and again unit 1.1. After you have discussed or after you have done the exercise about names, comes exercise 3, which is connected with, well, the name game, the text. Now, if you look at exercise 3a first, there are three questions. What do you think are the world's most common first names? Think about not only Bulgaria but around the world. What are the most common family names in your country? Well, here we in Bulgaria have a lot of Ivanov and Petkovs. And why do you think people change their names? Multiple reasons. You can always discuss that with your teacher. However, the more interesting part is this text, which is called the name game connected. This is with 10 paragraphs, and in these paragraphs there could be some unknown words here and there. So one of the things that you can do is definitely read the text on your own, and I expect that you will have some unknown words in the different paragraphs. Now, I do not have the words from the specific paragraphs, but you can see the words here, and it's a good idea to read, and when you see the unknown word, check it if it is in the text or in this file. So one of the words which could be unknown, it's actually in paragraph 1, the word glamorous means attractive in an exciting and special way. Quite often it is used for quotes, keep that in mind, or for events. But when I hear the word glamorous, I always think about Cinderella's dress when she goes to the ball, from the famous fairy tale. Another word which would be unknown is the word frumpy. Now this is a word which we use for either a person or their quotes, and it means old-fashioned and not attractive, and it is often used to describe quotes or style of women, which is with old-fashioned style. After that, another phrase would be lumped with. It comes from one of the paragraphs below, and it means to put together with someone or something that you don't want to be put together with. So you can be lumped with bad name that you dislike and gives people bad connotations, for example. Professor Emeritus, professor is clear, emeritus is for a person who no longer is having a position, or no longer, I should write, has a position, especially in college or university, but keeps the title in the position. Keeps the title of the position. So, retired professor. Striking, it is surprising, you probably know this one, but just in case. Connotation, the word that I mentioned earlier, is when we talk about a feeling or idea that is suggested by a word in addition to its basic meaning, or something suggested by an object or a situation. So quite often here we talk about, I like to give the example with the word strange. Strange is the word with a neutral connotation, so it could be both good and bad. If you say, wow, someone is such a strange person, well, we say it in a bad way. But when we say he's such a weird person, it's always in a bad way. However, if I say, well, that's a strange dress, but I like it, in this case, strange could be in a positive way. Therefore, we can use the word quirky, for example, ciudat in Bulgarian. So that's the idea of connotation. Further down the text, you would find the adjective career-wise, which means associated with a career. You can find this wise suffix in many other words. Then at about paragraph 5, I believe, or 6 maybe, somewhere here, you would find the phrase cut and dried, which means already decided and unlikely to be changed. Conclusive or certain, another word which I believe you could know, but just in case I decided to add here. Dim is unclear, and however in the text it appears as part of the collocation a dim view, which means to disprove. When you take a dim view or when you have a dim view of something, right here in paragraph 7, takes an understandably dim view of employers. This is to disprove of something that someone is doing. Emotive is different from emotional. Emotive is something causing strong feelings. Like, for example, this famous football match between Bulgaria and Germany in 1994, emotive event for many Bulgarians. Then bizarre is an interesting word which is somewhere in the end, and it means very strange and unusual. And another word which we often use here is outlandish, as if coming from a different country or different culture. And to lumber someone with actually is very similar to this one. Lump to it is to give someone a hard task, because lumber would be something that we use to build houses, for example. It is a type of material. So to give someone a hard task is to lumber someone with something. Now, if you have any other unknown words or phrases while reading the text, you should definitely write them down and you can ask your teacher. Also, keep in mind, after you read the text, a very good idea would be to do these couple of exercises. First would be exercise 3C, where you need to answer the questions. So, what do the results of Mehrabian's search show us? This person from the text. Who is Pamela Satran? What does Angela Baran think of employers who give people jobs on the basis of names? And according to Satran, what influences the way people name their children? After that, something that you can discuss with the rest in the group or with your teacher is exercise 4A. Who do you agree with more, Mehrabian or Satran? How has your name affected you in life? Why do you think certain names are associated with success? And the research for this article was done in the US. Do you think the same is true of names in your country? And of course, maybe you can do this exercise, but your teacher will tell you about this one. So, that's about this video, and talk to you again later.